And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and welcome to another Golden State Warriors post-game fans hangout. And tonight, the Warriors suffer a heartbreaking loss. This was so frustrating. This game, the Warriors, they had this game. They had an opportunity late in the game. They were up by 6, and then the Clippers just went on an absolute insane run. They pulled away at the end of the game, going up more than 10. And, this was tough. I mean, you look at the last couple of games for the Warriors, huge back-to-back wins. Curry drops 62 against the Trailblazers. The Warriors get a big win there. And then the Warriors smash the Sacramento Kings in just incredible fashion. And then this one, just a rough one tonight. Stephen Curry didn't have the best of performances tonight. So an off night for Curry. And, just a very tough, again, the Clippers, when you're looking at this Clippers team, they are really hungry. They were, trying to compete for a championship last year and before getting upset in the playoffs with, an early playoff exit for them. And so you knew that going into this year, they're determined to bounce back strong. And so, this was a really good matchup coming in. And yeah, this Clippers team, tonight, they ended up picking up the win here, but, Warriors are going to bounce back strong from this. Welcome in everyone to the post-game show. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night right now. Wish we could have pulled out the win tonight. We got Tyler Burbeck in the house. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? Let's go Warriors. It looks like Curry is going to be okay. Injury seems to be minor. That is absolutely phenomenal news, especially since where we just came from, it's crazy. We were just doing another show here, and man, I'm so pumped to get that news, Tyler. Thank you for filling me in. I haven't had a chance to go through my phone or to read some of the reports out there, post-game reports, and so that is huge. Hopefully that means we'll definitely see Curry back on Friday against the Clippers. And the schedule this year, it seems like, it makes sense. They play back-to-back games in the same stadium. So rather, because, in the West, usually you make 2 trips out. And so now, they're doing the knock 2 birds with 1 stone, back-to-back games. And, but yeah, breaking down this Warriors game. So we look at Curry. Yeah, it was an off night. He had 13 points and 5 assists. I think he was just 5 of 17 field goal shooting. So yeah, just an off night. But, again, I'm not, obviously we're not too worried. So, those things are going to happen. Again, Curry is human, as we know. So, those things will happen, but, we're definitely going to bounce back strong from this. And again, you have to just love the way that this Warriors team is playing. It's huge to get Draymond Green back. Now with Draymond Green back, the captain, the anchor of that defense, the Warriors are starting to play much better defensively than from, how the season had started out. Warriors were giving up huge point totals, getting, blown out early in a couple games to start the year. Now you're starting to see them clamp down on the defensive end, and that is huge. We got Thomas Grinelli in the house. Welcome to the show. I'm a Warriors fan, but I'm worried. Yeah, I can see where there would be some worry or some cause for concern. I mean, it's still very early in the season right now. So, a game like tonight, I think it doesn't, this doesn't necessarily mean that, the Warriors won't be able to beat the Clippers. It's, obviously we all know that, but it's, it's a heartbreaking loss. I mean, this is a game going in, you very confident coming in, you're, playing very well, and you're going up against a good team. But, when we're talking about, the big question is, okay, is this Warriors team going to be able to make the playoffs? And yeah, I definitely believe that we can make the playoffs this year. And look, even with the loss, we're still, now we're 500, 4-4. And so, I still think that you definitely bounce back from this. How come they lost to the Clippers tonight? It's again, just a lot of off nights across the board. No one really had like big performances by the Warriors. We go across. Wiggins had 19 points tonight. James Wiseman, the rookie center, another great game. He had 10 points with 4 rebounds and 1 steal. And James Wiseman appears to be the most exciting rookie right now to start the year. I mean, he has just been playing absolutely lights out, and it's been so much fun to watch. I mean, just completely crazy to think that James Wiseman is just 19 years old. I mean, he is so composed out there. It's just incredible. He's playing like a veteran. He's got multiple future Hall of Famers to mentor him on this Warriors team. So, that is huge for the 19-year-old's development. And, I definitely think, it's just been very exciting, really fun to watch. Warriors need to do better for setting screens for Curry to heat up. Absolutely, I agree with that. The Clippers were clamping on Stephen Curry tonight, making sure that, Curry wasn't going to beat them tonight. And so then, when teams are starting to do that, the double team, other guys are going to have to step up and, hope that they, knock down those shots. And so, Eric Pascal is my player of the game. Phenomenal pick. I mean, Eric Pascal has just been incredible, just playing so phenomenal. And tonight, he has 19 points with 3 rebounds. And so he's such a fun player to watch out there, and had a tremendous rookie season last year. And so, I'm expecting him to have a great sophomore season. Another terrific player on this Warriors team. There is so much talent. And again, that's why this Warriors team, I definitely think they can make the playoffs this year. And, it's going to be a lot of fun to see what is going to happen. Let me hydrate real quick. And so, you look across the board. Wiggins 19 points, Wiseman 10 points tonight, Pascal 19. Now, when we're looking at Clippers tonight, Kawhi Leonard had 21 points with 4 rebounds and 4 assists, and Paul George put up 21 points in this one. So, this was a fierce competitive Western Conference battle between two teams that probably will likely meet in the playoffs in a playoff series, and that will be something to see when it comes down to it. And right now, Warriors, of course, first we got to get to the playoffs first, and so you just got to bounce back from this loss, start another new winning streak, and that's what we can do. And so overall, really, when you're looking at this game, it's, what's so frustrating about it is that, the Warriors were right there at the end of the game. It was close, and then they end up tying the game, and then they take the lead, and they get a 6-point lead, and, in the fourth quarter, and then they just blow it from there. I mean, they just completely blew it. Like, Clippers just went on, again, an insane run at the end of the game, and that's where it really hurts a lot, because you feel like you're getting to that point where the Warriors are starting to build on that. They've taken the lead, so now you feel like you've taken the momentum, the control of the game, starting to, and then then the Clippers just go on that crazy run at the end, and it's tough. It's tough. And so, just have to, bounce back. And so, when we're looking at, this Warriors team, again, there is so much talent. And, you've got Stephen Curry, who I definitely think this year is going to be competing and potentially will win an MVP this season. Curry, I think, is definitely determined to bounce back. After the last year, of course, he missed several games due to the broken hand injury. So look for Curry to continue to bounce back from this game. I mean, what an incredible performance to have 62 the other night. And yeah, I'm incredibly excited to see what Curry's going to do to finish the rest of this year. And yeah, definitely think he'll be in the MVP running and will potentially win it. And then, yeah, and you're going, another player that has been so much fun to watch this year has been Andrew Wiggins. And, he has fit in so well with this Warriors team. So many things that, they can do with him, and he can score. And yeah, you just love to see it because he's flourishing in this Warriors offense. And, with Curry and his ability to knock down the three, what you love about it is, it opens up the floor for so many other players to get good looks, good shots. And that's key. That's how this Warriors team can be so dominant out there. And, when you have a guy like Wiggins now that can score, and, he's been a huge boost. And then again, the phenomenal play of the rookie center, James Wiseman. I mean, this dude is absolutely incredible. He's extremely huge. He's 240 pounds, a big center, and 7 feet tall. I mean, are you kidding? 7 feet tall. That's amazing. And his ability to rebound the basketball is tremendous. And that was that is what the Warriors really have been, wanting to get to get someone that can gobble up rebounds and, can essentially be in the paint and even secure offensive rebounds as well. So, that's also huge. And man, I'm so excited to see James Wiseman continue to develop and improve his game, just really incredibly encouraging. And so much fun to watch out there. And yeah, of course, Damian Lee is another player too that we've seen, continue to improve. Of course, he hit the game winner against my Bulls. And, so Damian Lee is another solid player that has been, improving. And yeah, I mean, this Warriors team. And then, yeah, Kent Bazemore, another player, a former Warrior who of course, re-signed with the Warriors, coming back this season. And man, I've been loving his performances. He's been solid coming off of the bench. And so that's huge to have. And yeah, so, we'll see what is going to happen moving forward. But yeah, I mean, obviously this was a tale of two different stories when you're looking at the last, few games for the Warriors. Or last night, of course, they a couple nights ago, they have that incredible performance against the Sacramento Kings. And I mean, completely dominating them. The Warriors made a huge statement in that game against the Sacramento Kings because, I mean, they came out right from the get-go against the Kings, smashed them right in the mouth, getting out in the first quarter, just running the floor. And that's what you love to see. And they brought the intensity and energy. And then, then to come out tonight and, kind of like essentially lay a goose egg here because, yeah, this was tough. So, again, it's still very early in the season. And, we also, of course, have to keep in mind that, this Warriors team, they haven't been able to play a game in, they hadn't for like 275 or 280 days. And then, you miss training camp as well. So, you miss the camaraderie because, when you're in training camp, you're around your teammates, you get a feel for their strengths and weaknesses. And, that is huge. Chemistry is so big. And, chemistry is one of the, people I don't think realize how important chemistry really is because, when you're looking at chemistry, good teams have really good chemistry. And, the way you want it is, you want the best player on your team to carry the team and not necessarily carry the team on his back, like, do all the work, but, be the leader, show, everyone like how to be a good leader, how to put in the work ethic. And that way you can inspire everyone else to be the best version of themselves. And yeah, those all those Bulls teams that won those championships and the thing that you love and about teams that that are great championships is they have a winning culture, chemistry, and getting the best out of each player. And that's what this Warriors team is just, again, they have so much talent. And, people think that, oh, the dynasty is over, they say, or, the Warriors aren't the dominating team in the NBA like they used to be. But look, this Warriors team still, in my opinion, is a dominating team. And, still, I think is going to be winning multiple championships coming up. So, in the next decade again. And, you love just how well they play, and the energy that they bring. And, it just makes everyone around them better. And so I think, when you're looking at the young players like Wiseman, especially, I think he's really just going to grow tremendously as we see him develop through his rookie season. Just such an incredible athlete. I mean, 7 feet tall, just amazing. And, so yeah, and then also, a couple other, Nico Mannion, we'll see when, continue to see what he can do out there. I hope Warriors bounce back versus the Clippers on Friday and at least split the doubleheader. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That would be huge. Just like Portland, Warriors dropped the first game against Portland. Then they come out and have a big performance. And Stephen Curry, of course, puts the exclamation mark on it and drops 62 points. So just absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, Warriors are going to have to replicate that. If you're going to win one game, make it the last in this case. I mean, one out of the two, make it the last one. So that way, it'll help carry and build momentum into the next game. So yeah, we're going to see that's going to be another fun matchup. And I definitely expect the Warriors to come out hungry on Friday. They're going to be motivated to bounce back from this loss. So, look for them to bring the energy and intensity and, to get things back on track. And to pull out a big victory. That would be huge on Friday, to get the Warriors back above 500, as now they are 4-4. And yeah, so we are going to be wrapping up the show here shortly. Now, before we wrap up the show, we are going to get to our picks of the game. So feel free to let me know in the comment section, guys, your picks or who your picks of the game are. Would love to hear. And for me, I got to take Eric Pascal. I'm going to go with Eric Pascal. He is my pick of the game. And as Tyler said, Tyler has taken Eric Pascal as well. You just love to see what Pascal is doing out there. He brings such incredible energy off of the bench. He can score. And again, he had a phenomenal rookie season last year. And, I think he's going to continue to build off of that and have a big sophomore season. So, yeah, Eric Pascal is my pick of the game. I love to see him out there have a great game and put up 19 points, 3 rebounds. He's another player that, can rebound the basketball. And you see, when you got him and you got Wiseman, now the Warriors have some rebounders. And then you have all of the incredible shooters that the Warriors have. And, the way that they can open the floor. And, so again, this team has so much fun talent to watch here. And so it's going to be very exciting to see how things are going to progress moving forward and to see if the Warriors can keep it up, hang in the playoff race and, try to find a way to get into the playoffs. And I'm just glad we were able to hang with the Clippers. And yeah, absolutely. I think, even obviously the heartbreaking loss that it was, at least we, didn't get blown out, the first couple games, Brooklyn and then the Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah. See, I'm sorry. Brooklyn and then the Milwaukee Bucks, Warriors get blown out. And yeah, that was frustrating, cause you feel like that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you would think that it would be a closer game, and so for the Warriors to hang with the Clippers the way that they did in this game, that is huge. And again, it shows that the Warriors can hang with these top teams in the West, and that's why I'm incredibly encouraging. That I think this Warriors team could knock out one of the big teams in the West. Pascal really stepped up tonight offensively. Absolutely. I mean, putting up 10 points is huge. I mean, for a guy coming, I believe, he came off the bench tonight, and, to put up 10 points, and again, to his ability to rebound the basketball. So yeah, Pascal stepped up huge. And again, you love the Draymond Green returning, having him back, the captain, the anchor of that defense. And so, yeah, we'll see what's going to end up happening. So we are going to be wrapping up the show tonight. So thank you so much again, everyone, for checking out today's post-game show. Wish we were breaking down a win, but you know what? We're going to bounce back. So we're always keeping the faith, as always. I really appreciate each and every one of you for all your tremendous support. And if you haven't done so, smash that like button. It really helps out the channel big time and helps out the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube can recommend this post-game stream to more Warriors fans and basketball fans out there in the basketball community. So thank you so much again, everyone. The more noise you guys make, the more we can push this video out there. And so really appreciate all your support, and cannot wait for the next post-game show. Warriors are going to bounce back strong. So thank you again, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Take care and go Warriors. Beat LA. Beat LA. Let's do it on Friday. Let's do it, Dub Nation. All right.